Awesome. Thank you. You too. I am so late right now. Not really late. I'm running behind. Slept in a bit and I'm heading to an event in Toronto, which is like 2 hours away. And yeah, was planning on getting my stuff for my vehicle fixed because I needed tires and blah, blah, blah. And here we are. Here we are. This is probably about the worst part of driving to Toronto. Every time, doesn't matter what time of the day, what day of the week, you are always gonna get stuck in Toronto traffic. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm driving downtown, which is always busier. It sucks. I'm about 6 to 8 kilometers away from where I'm supposed to be. According to GPS, I should be there in about 15 minutes. Good news, we are meeting up with a YouTube mastermind buddy, which will be cool. Finally nice to meet him in person. Meet each other in person, I should say. We've been part of this group, well, it's his group, been part of the group for the better part of a year, maybe 2 now. It's gonna be fun. Super excited for this event. Hopefully meet some people that I've been following for a while, learn some stuff. That's kind of what I'm going to this for. Learn some stuff, meet some people. It'll be a good day. Be a good day.
That's all gonna be considered in where it's sitting in the frame and where we're trying to like, even in the rule of thirds, Wes Anderson deck and then put me in a white room and tell me make it look like that. You know what I mean? Like locations are a huge factor in your storytelling too. Cinematographers need good locations. That's a massive misstep on a storyteller's part if you're not using your locations to tell your story, your wardrobe, your art. Everything in that frame can affect and manipulate your audience and help tell your story. So be very intentional and consider those things.
I'm gonna have to go and get a lens to test for down there on this thing. I think I can do that with some of them up there. Yeah, it's fun.
whole 9 yards. And then just kind of showcasing the two other variants of different switchers. So we got an ATEM, which is a lot of people familiar with.
Yeah.
And then the new Rodecaster Video. Yeah. So like your wireless goes connect directly into that. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Right. Also has XLR, so
that's sick.
It's very cool. And it's also built like it's built really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Like this one here.
Yeah.
I was very curious about.
Again, I'm only running just two different channels in it. Yeah. Sorry?
I totally chickened out. There's like a ton of YouTubers here. Obviously, I knew that coming in here. But I'm gonna say hi to a couple, hopefully. But I totally chickened out. So, catch some new footage. And yeah, just waiting for Evan to call. Our message. A lot of toys here. A lot of toys.
I don't want to use video unless they pay like. Yeah, so if you say pay on hand, they make you.
I would not replace it for that. It's too big for that, but it's light enough to where for a wedding or some kind of event, I would run this thing day and night. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Go on.
This is what I came here for today, actually, was to try this out.
I figured.
You saw me coming a mile away, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of not really.
Like how do you live with a gimbal? Like,
Yeah, I know.
do you consistently work with gimbals?
Not really. I like handheld more.
Okay. Because even on the RS4, I've tried it.
Yeah.
You balance it at 120 mil,
Yeah.
and you can zoom it without screwing up the stabilization to the point where the gimbal doesn't like it.
It was a 9.
Like from 120 all the way to 200, or
No, so
You can
you
go
balance
to-
it here, and you can go full both ways,
oh, nice.
right? So it's workable,
Yeah,
but people still love their internal zoom, and I completely understand.
I do.
Right?
I mean, the lens that usually lives on here.
But honestly, I did some really extensive testing between them. I tested the corners and
because I knew I needed something for low light.
the middle corners between the two and everything. The GM2 has too much chromatic aberration for my liking.
I'm okay with that, but
Then the GM2 would be better because it has more chromatic aberration.
Yeah, I've been on.
this is really nice
like a
though.
demon.
But how close you can get that lens
Yeah.
is absolutely crazy. If you want to go around the other side, we can go that.
He doesn't want to play.
So a 2-to-1 macro range.
Yeah, I know. I just had it.
Kept running. Very active. I can try.
Awesome. I got him. He's done playing, eh?
Is my hand in it?
No, you're okay.
Let's see if I can get her now.
to like and subscribe.
You're my favorite.
Aww, you're my favorite.
Thanks, Leila.
We need to do like a proper little hello.
That's fine.
Okay.
You didn't bring any gear?
Do you wanna?
I don't know.
All the gear that I brought is
Yeah.
this.
That's it?
I didn't bring anything.
Do not be afraid to talk to your friends very transparently about, you know, your business, their business. I mean, I know that I am very, you know, I text Lee, I'm like, hey, how much did you get for that? Or, you know, vice versa. And we talk about like brand relationships because that is what I do with my close friends, and I think that helps.
So we're vlogging.
Somebody stole my camera.
I'm keeping it too. It's a nice one. It's
Yeah.
the FX30. As you can see, I am a professional YouTuber. I just don't know how to even do composition, but you know, running with it. Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah,
It's quite heavy.
got a little bit of girth to it.
Gosh. Oh gosh. Well, it's going on your channel, so it's all fine.
Yeah. Anyways, this is my new friend. This is Leila from YouTube. We've been chatting.
Yeah,
I
thanks
know.
so much for having me on the channel.
Oh, thank you. We've been chatting a bit on Instagram.
Can you hold
I know. Yeah, let me take that now from you. It's a little bit easier. The high angle's better, right?
Yes, the high angle is a lot better. Okay.
And you got big platform shoes on too.
True.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
be like another 3 inches shorter.
Oh, dude, I would be like this. You would not even see me.
Anyways, we're at the what are we at? The Sony Create Content.
The Sony community event, I
Yeah.
think we'd call it in Toronto. Yeah.
So it's fitting that we're shooting on a Sony.
I mean, otherwise you would be doing very illegal things. So they would kick you out.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you noticed, but there was somebody in the panel discussion that you were just in shooting on a Canon C100 or a C200.
Oh yeah, there was one person that didn't shoot Sony. Yeah.
No, they were actually filming it
Oh, they were filming
in
it.
there.
Oh.
Yeah, like
oh, I
an
didn't
audience
notice.
person. Yeah,
Oh,
it was a C100.
kick him out.
Yeah,
Right now.
I
Kick
know.
him out.
And that's that Anthony guy.
Oh yeah.
I know. Who invited that guy
Yeah.
anyways?
What's his name? I don't even know his name.
It's like an A or something. I don't know. He's a weird Italian dude.
Oh, Europeans, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyways, I just wanted to thank you for saying hi. I was like super nervous to come over and say hi. I don't know why. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I'm so glad you came over to say hi
know.
because I wanted you to say hi. So thank you so much
Thank you.
for hanging out with me, spending time with me. Thank you for sitting through a 2-hour panel that I was on because that's amazing.
It was good. It was
But yeah, thank you so much.
good. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you
Are we
later.
Yes. I'll be in Toronto for a little while
Yeah.
longer, so maybe we can hang out.
Yeah. This is honestly the worst part about driving in Toronto. The bloody traffic. It's just everywhere. Like, it's 7 o'clock on a Saturday. Seriously. There's no more hockey in Toronto. The Leafs got kicked out. There's no reason for anybody to be out. This many people. Sweet home after a 2-hour drive. Made it. Okay. We finally got back from the Sony Content Creators event. That was just this past weekend, and I would have to say that I'm not sure what I was expecting from it. It was a free event, so there probably wasn't going to be that many sort of big things happening. And again, it was just a one-day thing. I was also pleasantly surprised with what was there and who was there, to be quite honest. There was Lee Zavitz, who else was there? Anthony Gugliotta, and some of his friends. Stefano was there. Gerald Nunn was there. Kofi was also there. And one of the coolest people that I've met is Leela from YouTube. With all of them and a handful of others, Chris Brockhurst, they were all on a panel for like content creation and a lot of good information. So kind of what I'm taking from this whole day adventure is I still have a lot of work to do, but that's the beauty of this journey and YouTube channel, is that I get to practice this craft and get better with YouTube and content creations. It really did highlight the fact of what the purpose of this channel is. And I know it's a lot of vlogs and like just kind of throwing stuff on the wall and seeing what sticks, which was one of the topics or questions. I don't want this channel to be sort of a tech focused channel. Yeah, there will be tech reviews still, but the way that I want to do those tech reviews is in a more practical way. I totally respect the way that Gerald Dunn does his tech reviews. I enjoy watching those videos, but I also want to see these cameras in action and what they actually are. Like I'm a total gearhead. I love tech specs, but I don't get that ability to just get everything and play with it. So I want to see what the actual gear can do. So if I do get the chance to play with the gear or use the gear, I will present it to you as how I would actually use it. Whether that be a photography based piece of gear, I'll use it in a like a photo shoot or one of the pro versus student challenges. If it's a film based piece of gear, again, I'll make a little short film out of it. That's just how I want to do it. So on that, going forward, hopefully, I'm really gonna try my hardest, and consistency may still not be a thing because again, I still have that full-time job and all that other grown-up stuff. But I will try to make content more sort of towards what I am trying to do. So I don't even know if that really made any sense. I had a good time at the Sony content creator event. Thank you, Sony. That was great for putting that on and bringing a lot of great gear people together. It was nice to finally meet my YouTube mastermind friend, Evan. It was, you know, obviously we've been talking online through the Discord channel for a year or two now, and it was really nice to get the face-to-face meeting. And we do have stuff planned. It's just, again, we all have full-time jobs, and so it's just getting the time to schedule something, and we'll make some really good content. It's also super fantastic to meet Leela. She is amazing. She's funny, and what you see on camera is what she is 100% like off camera as well. Great person. And I think with that, we'll call it a day and we'll finish editing this video. I've got some good stuff planned. I think one of the next videos, either the next one or the one after, it's gonna be a pro versus student video, but it'll be a little bit different. You'll like it. It'll be pretty neat. Yeah, with that, I'm going to take this big lug out for a walk. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.